Then the last one, do you remember before I mentioned how Zac Efron would have been on the big screen twice?
Yeah.
He's in the movie that I saw this week called The Disaster Artist.
Ah.
So, long time listeners of this, not even that long, if you've been listening for like a month, maybe two, you'll know that me and Ellie went to see The Room at Prince Charles Cinema, where there was like, audience participation and interaction, all that sort of good stuff. The Disaster Artist is a movie all about the making of The Room.
Based on a book by Greg Sestero?
It is. Right, so I'm kind of impressed that this movie exists, right? Because if you think about it from just like a pure, like, movie making is a business, okay? And look at it from a pure business perspective, making a movie about the making of the worst movie ever made just seems like a dumb idea on paper, right?
I don't know. Really? Think about the cult following that
Yeah,
has got.
definitely. But it is a kind of cult following. It's just not an obvious thing, I don't think. Like, I'm sure the book didn't exactly do like so brilliant in the sales that people were snapping up the movie rights for it. What I'm trying to get at is this feels like a passion project, okay? Because The Room has quite a few famous fans. James Franco directed and starred in this, and I think Seth Rogen helped somewhere with the writing or something. But yeah, it is just the only reason this movie exists, I think, is because people with money are such fans of The Room that they wanted to tell this story.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like, I think this was not the sort of movie that was made via a business meeting and people were like, this is going to make us mega profit.
Yeah, got you. It was, probably come up with somewhere, and then they were like, right, we've got to push for this to be made because it'd be great.
Exactly. So James Franco does an excellent job of portraying Tommy. He's starring alongside his brother Dave Franco, who plays Greg.
Yeah.
And it's just got loads of names in it. You've got Seth Rogen, you've got Paul Scheer, Zac Efron as a little role. He plays Chris R. If anyone that knows the movie will surely know Chris R. He's the drug dealer.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you needed to say. I thought it was the drug dealer.
Yeah. Alison Brie is in it. You've got Josh Hutcherson, who plays Denny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You've got Bob Odenkirk has a role. Bryan Cranston has a role. Sharon Stone. It's an all-star cast, basically, yeah?
Yeah.
And again, it's all people that I think are fans of the source material. Because I've been watching a lot of the press junkets that the Franco brothers have been doing for this. And the question that keeps coming up is how hard was it to get people like Bryan Cranston and that involved? And I'm just saying it was easy. People were lining up because they wanted to get involved with this.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's got to be so big in that industry.
Yeah.
Like, this film has got to be so famous there that I can imagine, and especially the people that you're saying are in it, seem like the kind of people that would be like, holy shit, we've got to do this.
Yeah, exactly. I have I really enjoyed the film, but some of the stuff that I wanted to see kind of conflicts. So I'm just going to explain what I wanted to see, but I'm also incredibly aware that some of this doesn't quite make sense, okay?
Okay.
So you get to see how Tommy and Greg meet, and then, do you remember when we went to see The Room, afterwards they showed a film called Best Friends?
Yep.
Which was all about this road trip that they took quite early on in their friendship. You see a little bit of the road trip in this film, but I kind of wanted to see more of it.
Yeah, well, from the stories that they were telling us of that road trip, it sounds insane.
Exactly. But the other thing, and this is where it kind of conflicts, is there was quite a lot of build-up, like establishing who the characters were and them meeting and them going through like the moving to LA and going through the hustle and failing at becoming actors, basically, and then that kind of leading them to Tommy to the decision to make The Room. Yeah. I kind of wanted to get to the making of the film quicker because that's obviously where this film works best, because it's playing on things that fans of The Room will be aware of.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
Don't get me wrong, the setup is all good. I just really want to see them actually making the damn movie. So before the credits, they do see a side-by-side comparison of scenes that they've reenacted for The Disaster Artist, put alongside the actual scenes from The Room. And I wanted to see more of that because it's insane how good they've managed to do it.
Yeah, have they got it down to like camera positions and shit?
Camera positions, sets, to the point where even the line deliveries, there's a couple of scenes where the line deliveries are just in perfect unison.
That's pretty awesome.
It is actually insane, like how much time and effort must have gone into it.
Yeah.
The film also opens with a load of talking heads. Like you've got Kevin Smith. What's his face? I think it's Adam something, but I'm blanking. Let me see if I can find it. Adam Scott.
Yep.
You've got J.J. Abrams. You've got Kristen Bell. Keegan Michael Key. You've got a load of people who are just basically talking about The Room, and I wanted to see a little bit more of that, just because I find it interesting seeing these like famous people talking about this movie.
Yeah, but I guess it's not a documentary, so I don't really blame them for not having.
Yeah, it was a good way to like set up the film. I wouldn't have minded if, say, at the end there'd been a bit more of that, right? And obviously I wanted to see more Zac Efron because obviously, right?
Because you're a little crushed up, pathetic guy for Zac Efron.
Yeah. But yeah, The Disaster Artist is great. It's just I just kind of like the fact that we live in a world where not only does a film like The Disaster Artist get made as a passion project, but also that it's really good.
Yeah,
because
I mean that's.
It would have been so easy, I think, to have kind of done this movie in a snootier way, where you're kind of like almost picking on The Room and the people involved in it.
Yeah.
And this doesn't do that. It really does try to show these people who quite earnestly just have a dream and have the drive to actually see that dream through. So it's great. It's a really good time. I don't know how well it will play if you haven't seen The Room beforehand.
Well, yeah, that seems like a weird fucking decision if someone went to see it without seeing The Room.
Yeah, definitely see The Room first. But basically, I think if a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
Very good, Liam.
4 out of 5.
Nice.
That's all the films I saw.